Alright, so I just wanted to get in here and do a really pretty, cool toned gray and silver smoky eye. Per usual, I'm going in with our Botanical foundation. My shade is Olive 1. I'm using a damp beauty sponge here, which is going to give you a very controlled coverage. With the dampness, it's really hard to go in with too much, so I really like that. You can really control your coverage. And then I'm going in with our concealers in shades number 3 and shade number 0 for brightening. And then on my cheeks, I will go in with bronzer number 3 and blush in Alive, which is my favorite combo. Then I went in and set everything with our translucent powder. I've been doing my bronzer a little bit differently lately. This is our number 3 bronzer, and you'll see I kind of squish my brush to make it oval, and then I kind of stamp the color exactly where I want my contour to be, and then I buff it out from there. I don't know, I just really like the way it's been looking. Went ahead and filled in my eyebrows with Lime Life by Alcone eyeshadow in Taupe for the Best and just a eyebrow brush. Alright, so to start out this eye look, I went in with my Morphe x Jaclyn Hill palette. This palette has some really beautiful transition shades, and it couldn't be more reasonably priced. So for a beginner, I highly recommend checking out these eyeshadows. They're very inexpensive. Ours are definitely way more pigmented, and you need a lot less of them, but these are really good for the price. So I first buffed out that nice light brown shade really well, and then I'm going in with a little bit of a darker shade to kind of sketch out the shape I want for this eye look. This step is really important because once we go in with the darker shades on the lid, if this part is really seamless, it's going to make the darker part so much easier. I mixed together the first two shades in that palette, and I went ahead and highlighted my brow bone and my inner corner with that. Super pretty colors. Throw on a little cheek highlight with it as well. Now I took this color by Limelight by Alcone and I put it into my crease really tightly. I really want to keep this color right in between where the transition shade ends and where my dark shade on the lid is going to start. And this is just going to melt those colors together. And again, blending is really easy. You just need to take your time. I like to apply my dark colors with a more detailed brush, meaning a smaller blending brush. And then once I get the color where I want it, I'll take a larger brush and buff everything together. When you're using dark colors and you want them to stay put, you want to buff over the edges. Don't just swirl like crazy all over the color, or else it could just get it everywhere and get it all muddy. All right, then I went in with our collab with Danessa Myricks. I went in with this really pretty slate gray color. I went in first with my finger just to get the color on there, and then I went in with a brush, got the product on my brush, wet it with Fix Plus to really get that metallic to pop on there. It was really pretty. And just because I couldn't just end it there, I wanted to add a little bit more depth in the outer corner. I went in with Limelight by Alcone eyeshadow and Dial It Black and just packed that on the outer corner. And you'll see in a minute, I also went in with a Visart beautiful silver shade on the lid right in the center of my eye. And it gave like a really super easy halo effect. So that turned out really awesome. Oh my gosh, look at this color. It is so beautiful. This silver is just to die for. Guys, Visart is freaking amazing. This palette is everything. If I seem like I was preoccupied, it's because my kids are literally playing in the room next to me. And yeah, mom life. All right, I threw on some pretty lashes, and now I'm going in and lining my lips with our shade in Dark Nude. Oh, and not only are our lip liners amazing, but they are also self-sharpening. So that's what you just saw me do there, is I turned the lid and it sharpened our lip liner back up. How freaking cool is that?